What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? To reduce fuel consumption. To reduce the risk of fire. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. To reduce engine wear. Why could it be dangerous to reverse from a side road into a main road? Your reverse sensors will beep. Your view will be restricted. Your reversing lights will be hidden. Your mirrors will need adjusting. While you're going through a congested tunnel, pull up very close to the vehicle in front to save space. Ignore any message signs, as they're never up to date. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Make a U-turn and find another route. You're in a line of traffic. What action should you take if the driver behind is following very closely? Ignore the driver behind and continue to travel within the speed limit. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. Signal left and wave the driver behind to come past. Move over to a position just left of the center line of the road. Why are place names painted on the road surface? To restrict the flow of traffic. To warn of oncoming traffic. To help you select the correct lane in good time. To prevent you from changing lanes. You're traveling in the left-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway. How should you react to traffic joining from a slip road? Increase your speed to ensure they join behind you. Adjust your speed or change lane if you can do so safely. Maintain a steady speed. Switch on your hazard warning lights. What should you do when you're overtaking a horse and rider? Sound your horn as a warning. Go past as quickly as possible. Flash your headlights as a warning. Go past slowly and carefully. You arrive at the scene of a motorcycle crash. The rider is injured. When should their helmet be removed? Only when it's essential. Always straight away. Only when the motorcyclist asks. Always, unless they're in shock. Who's legally responsible for ensuring that a vehicle registration certificate, V5C, is updated? The registered vehicle keeper. The vehicle manufacturer. Your insurance company. The licensing authority. What will happen if you hold the clutch pedal down or roll in neutral for too long? It will use more fuel. It will cause the engine to overheat. It will reduce your control. It will improve tire wear. What does this sign mean? Tourist attraction. Beware of trains. Level crossing. Beware of trams. What should you do before slowing down or stopping your vehicle? Sound the horn. Use the mirrors. Select a higher gear. Flash the headlights. What makes the vehicle in the picture environmentally friendly? It's powered by gravity. It's powered by diesel. It's powered by electricity. It's powered by unleaded petrol. You're approaching a red light at a puffin crossing. Pedestrians are on the crossing. When will the red light change? When you start to edge forward onto the crossing. When the pedestrians have cleared the crossing. When the pedestrians push the button on the far side of the crossing. When a driver from the opposite direction reaches the crossing. What must you do when you see this sign? Stop only if traffic is approaching. Stop even if the road is clear. Stop only if children are waiting to cross. Stop only if a red light is showing. What should you do when you park at night on a road that has a 40 miles per hour speed limit? Park facing the traffic. Leave parking lights switched on. Leave dipped headlights switched on. Park near a street light. You're driving at night. What should you do if you're dazzled by headlights coming towards you? Pull down your sun visor. Slow down or stop. Flash your main beam headlights. Shade your eyes with your hand. What will happen if your car's wheels are unbalanced? The steering will pull to one side. The steering will vibrate. The brakes will fail. The tires will deflate. Where can you find reflective amber studs on a motorway? Separating the slip road from the motorway. On the left-hand edge of the road. On the right-hand edge of the road. Separating the lanes. Your vehicle has broken down on a motorway. In which direction should you walk to find the nearest emergency telephone? With the traffic flow. Facing oncoming traffic. In the direction shown on the marker posts. In the direction of the nearest exit. You're parked on the road at night. When must you use parking lights? When there are continuous white lines in the middle of the road. When the speed limit exceeds 30 miles per hour. When you're facing oncoming traffic. When you're near a bus stop. Why should drivers be more careful on roads where trams also operate? Because trams don't have a horn. Because trams can't stop for cars. Because trams don't have lights. Because trams can't steer to avoid obstructions. When may you overtake another vehicle on their left? When you're in a one-way street. When approaching a motorway slip road where you'll be turning off. When the vehicle in front is signaling to turn left. When a slower vehicle is traveling in the right-hand lane of a dual carriageway. You're traveling at the legal speed limit. What should you do if the vehicle behind approaches quickly, flashing its headlights? Accelerate to make a gap behind you. Touch the brakes sharply to show your brake lights. Maintain your speed to prevent the vehicle from overtaking. Allow the vehicle to overtake. You're approaching a junction where the traffic lights aren't working. What should you do when a police officer gives this signal? Turn left only. Turn right only. Continue ahead only. Stop at the stop line. What helps to reduce traffic bunching on a motorway? Variable speed limits, contraflow systems, national speed limits, lane closures. What's the main benefit of driving a four-wheel drive vehicle? Improved grip on the road, lower fuel consumption, shorter stopping distances, improved passenger comfort. You're driving a car fitted with automatic transmission. When would you use kickdown? To engage cruise control, to accelerate quickly, to brake progressively, to improve fuel economy. Why would you fit chains to your wheels? To help prevent damage to the road surface. To help prevent wear to the tires. To help prevent skidding in deep snow. To help prevent the brakes locking. What can you achieve if you drive smoothly? Reduction in journey times by about 15%. Increase in fuel consumption by about 15%. Reduction in fuel consumption by about 15%. Increase in journey times by about 15%. Which sign means that pedestrians may be walking along the road? At an incident, how could you help a small child who isn't breathing? Find their parents and explain what's happening. Open their airway and begin CPR. Put them in the recovery position and slap their back. Talk to them confidently until an ambulance arrives. How can you identify traffic signs that give orders? They're rectangular with a yellow border. They're triangular with a blue border. They're square with a brown border. They're circular with a red border. You're on a 3-lane motorway. Which lane are you in if there are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right? In the right-hand lane. In the middle lane. On the hard shoulder. In the left-hand lane. This junction, controlled by traffic lights, has a marked area between two stop lines. What's this for? To allow taxis to position in front of other traffic. To allow people with disabilities to cross the road. To allow cyclists and pedestrians to cross the road together. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. What information would be shown in a triangular road sign? Road narrows. Ahead only. Keep left. Minimum speed.